guys, it's Aoife from Fred We See Died Laughing, and I'm here with a tag video today. So I'm going to do the Sims book tag, and I was tagged by Kirsty over Kirsty's Reviews, and this tag was originally created by Hale's Heart NYC, and I will link both of those channels below. I am so happy to be finally doing this tag because Kirsty tagged me about 3 months ago, I think. But I love The Sims. I'm obsessed with The Sims. I'm currently playing The Sims 3. I just haven't let myself get The Sims 4. I don't think I will because I'm pretty happy with The Sims 3. But yeah, I'm obsessed with The Sims. I love it. I actually already had this tag filmed, and literally today I deleted it off my camera because I thought I had already edited it and had it ready to upload. And it turns out that I didn't. I never edited it, so I have to film it again. So some of my answers are probably different to my original video, but oh well, I'll just get on with them. So the first question is the original Sims, the best debut author, and I'm going to go with Only Ever Yours by Louise O'Neill. I think this book in particular really proved, like, it's for a debut book, it's so powerful and it has a really strong message, and I think it really kind of catapulted Louise straight into the eyes of people, saying like, this author, she won't kind of sugarcoat things, she's going to put it out there, she's going to put issues out there that need to be discussed, that need to be talked about, and she has them in a way that's really readable and quite understandable, and in just a really powerful way, I think. And she did the same thing with Asking for It, which is her second book, which deals with rape and victim blaming and things like that. And yeah, she's just a really powerful author, and this was a very powerful debut book. Question number 2 is the Grim Reaper, the saddest character death, and obviously I'm gonna go with every character who ever died in the Harry Potter series, except for the bad guys obviously, but I'm also going to go for a particular character that died in Unmade by Sarah Rees Brennan, which is the last book in the Lynburn Legacy books, and one of my favourite characters died in this book, and died in such a horrible and violent way, and it just broke my heart, and I actually threw the book across the room when he died because I couldn't handle it, and I was so angry at Sarah for doing it, and I still haven't quite forgiven her. Number 3 is Sims getting stuck, a character that just got in the way, and I have to go with Aspen in the Selection series. Aspen, just get lost and let America be with Maxon, because obviously we all know that they are meant to be, and he just got in the way for so long. Like, this whole book was literally just Aspen getting in the way, so ugh. Number 4 is Simlish, a book with amazing writing, and I'm going to go for All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. I just think that this book is so magically put together. The words are so beautiful, they are strung together so beautifully, and I just really want to read everything that Anthony Doerr writes because this guy has some skill, and oh, just so beautiful. Number 5 is Expansion Packs, a series where the books keep getting better. And for this one, I am going to go with The Magician's Guild by Trudy Canavan. And this is the first book in the Black Magicians trilogy, so I should actually say the Black Magicians trilogy. And I just really feel like the books got better and better in this series, and I just really love this original Black Magicians trilogy. The spin-off is good, the spin-off series, but this is always going to be my favourite. I just love everything about the Magician's Guild in this book, and I love learning about the magic and the magician's war that goes on in it, and especially in the third book, and yeah, it's just great. And I also just want to do a special mention for the Shadowhunter Chronicles as well, because I just do feel that Cassandra Clare's writing got better and better with every single book in this series, so the writing just really improved, as did the story. Number 6 is Sims Romance, the worst case of insta love, and I'm going to go with a kind of romance erotica book that I read from NetGalley last year, and it's called Anew by Josie Litton. And literally from the moment these characters lock eyes on each other, they're just like having sex all the time. Like, it was like instant, and it was just so stupid, and it was so like hard to believe. And yeah, so like the city, that this world that they were living in was like a dystopian New York, and it was actually really interesting, but the romance was just so intense and so like unbelievable that I just couldn't continue on with the series. It was just awful, like I just couldn't deal with it. Number 7 is Cheats, a book that was entirely unrealistic, and I'm going to go with another NetGalley book that I read last year, and that was Bomb by Sarah Moosey. This book was just really bad, like full stop. I gave it a 1-star review. It was just awful, but everything that happened in this book was really unrealistic. The girl is dealing with, she basically wakes up and she has a bomb strapped to her chest. She went on kind of a blind date and she was drugged, and this thing has happened to her, and now she's kind of been used to carry out a terrorist attack by this kind of anti-government group that is active in the UK. And I just think that all her actions were really unrealistic. This girl, like, she dealt with everything really, really unrealistically, and then just actions from the police and from the army and stuff like that were also very unrealistic. And yeah, like, they were kind of treating it as like this girl was a proper terrorist, and they weren't treating it that maybe she's doing something against her will. And I just felt like it wouldn't, I just feel like there would be a little bit more common sense when it comes to these things in real life. And yeah, I was just basically going through this book being like, what? Like, oh, it was just so bad. Number 8 is Needs Fulfillment, a character who made all the wrong decisions. And other than the character that was in Bomb by Sarah Moosey, who obviously made all the wrong decisions all the time, I'm also going to go with the main character in The Lie by C.L. Taylor, which is kind of a thriller book that I read a while ago. And this book is basically about this girl who is living in Wales, I think, but then it turns out that actually she is living under a false name. She has changed her name, and a few years ago she went on holidays with a group of her friends, and only 2 of them came back alive. So you're kind of learning in flashbacks what happened to them when they went to this island. I think it was in like South America or Thailand or somewhere. I'm actually not really sure, I can't remember, but they basically went to this holiday camp. They went to this kind of like a yoga retreat, a meditation place, and just all the different things that happened were just so stupid. Like, this girl made so many stupid decisions. Like, first of all, they gave their passports to these people, and I just think that's insane to give anyone your passport when you're on holidays. Like, you keep your passport with you because that is really the only thing that's going to get you home. I feel like when you go abroad, your passport is basically the most important thing you can have, and just for them to all willy-nilly give these random people they hardly know their passports was just insane. And then literally from there, from the moment they get to this place, every decision she makes is really, really stupid, and she had me pulling out my hair because I was just like, why are you such a stupid cow? Like, oh my god, like, no wonder these bad things are happening to you because you're so stupid. Like, it was just so annoying. That was another 1-star review, another very, very bad review. I was quite mean in that review, but I think that book deserved it because it was really bad. Number 9 is Error Code 12, a series that started off great but went downhill from there. There is no frustration like the frustration when you're halfway through your game of The Sims and it crashes. It is so annoying. I literally save my Sims game every 10 minutes because I'm afraid of it crashing. As for a series that I think started out well but ended up going downhill, I definitely have to go with The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I really, really enjoyed the first Maze Runner book. I just thought the concept was really, really interesting. It was really original. I hadn't really read anything like that before. I really loved all the characters and how it kind of all developed. And then the second book was okay, wasn't great, and then the third book I just didn't really enjoy at all, and I really just felt like I just gave each book a lower star rating. I was just really disappointed in that series overall, and I'm not even going to bother reading the novella or anything that's out because I just really didn't like how that story went, so I didn't really want to read anything else about it. And number 10 is The Sims Vortex, a book series that completely engrossed you, and I'm going to go with The Cahill Witch Chronicles by Jessica Spotswood. I really, really enjoyed this book. I absolutely loved it. It is about a series of witches in like an alternate Salem, where witches are kind of locked away if they are found out, so they have to obviously keep their powers hidden, and it's kind of their struggles to do that while also, you know, embracing their powers at the same time. And it's just really, really good. If anyone hasn't picked this up, I would really urge you to do so because it's a really, really, really good YA magical series. I love it. And number 11 is Simply Who Do You Tag, and I am going to tag RJ over The Secret Stacks because I feel like he would just really like this tag. And then I'm also going to tag Jane over It's Jane Lindsay because Jane became a recent subscriber to mine. I was really happy because I really love her channel, so I'm going to go and tag her as well. And I hope everyone else liked this tag. Please leave me any of your comments down below, what you think of my answers or of any of the books that I've talked about, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again next time.